right, I'm trying to get just the very essence of pure traditional gospel music. That if your grandmother or your great-grandmother hears it, they say, oh, that's it. All right. And there's three things that make it. One is major, minor, major. Whenever you hear me talk about that a lot on PlayByHear.com. Major chord. Take the minor chord next to it. F major, G minor, F major, G minor, F major, G minor, F major, G minor, F major, G minor. All those inversions, you got to be able to flow between those. When you can flow between those, you're 1/3 of the way. The second part is that you've got to know how to get the feel of dominant chords. All right, major. If you take your root 2 down, that's dominant 7 or flat 7. They call it flat 7 sometimes, or dominant 7. Or if you say 7, that's by default, that's a dominant 7. You can also do major 7, which is next to it, but it makes a mellow, peaceful sound. But when you go to dominant or flat 7, it says soulful, it says traditional, it says Ray Charles. He made his career he started in church, but if you saw the movie Ray, at a certain point he started putting his secular lyrics to this kind of stuff, and his girlfriend said, oh no, Ray, not the Lord's music. And the preachers would break in those clubs and preach to him, right? Because at that time, that was strictly gospel music. All right. So, all right. So that's the second thing. We said major, minor, major, and dominant 7th chords. The third is where you put your accent. You kind of lean into it at certain times. See that accent on that last one? And to truly get it, you kind of lean forward. And the first ones, you kind of hit them, kind of barely hit them. And then you lean into that last one to do that accent. And you just got to do that. You just got to play that until you feel it. Okay, we're going to do that on What Is This? By, what was it, Dr. Morganfield? Was it Greg Morganfield? I forget his last name, but I know his last name is Morganfield. He did What Is This? All right, but got me feeling so good right now. All right, now another thing that you hear on traditional gospel, when you go to your 5 chord, we're in the key of F, you take that last note and raise it. That's an augmented chord. Well, you know that. And that augmented gives you a anticipation. Makes you kind of all right, that was major, minor, major. So we're going to say 5 chord, which is C diminished. C augmented. I'm sorry. What is this? Another thing that you hear is what I call B dump. Right? Hit that same chord. What is this? B dump on. Right? Same chord, except you hit the top note and bring the rest of them in. What is this? Back to 5. Got me feeling so good right now. Now, when you do your dominant chord, you can either walk down to dominant and you lean into that last one for that accent. Or you take your major chord, you put your 5th note of the scale, in this case, which is C, and you let that thumb walk up to your dominant 7. And on that last one, you lean into it. So like more lessons like that, subscribe to us on YouTube and click the bell button beside subscribe if you would like to be notified when we put up new lessons. If you are really serious about what we do, join our PlayByHear website. Take a look at it by clicking the link below. All right, we'll see you online.